Please repeat your last question.
Thank you, Chair. Director Malatje, my question was around responding to Commissioner Speace's request or instruction that you must provide proof of the deployment of ad hoc services since December 2025 to date. Would it be correct that did you provide such proof in the form of written, in the written form or a report?
I'm not sure, Commissioner, if the proof relates to the very ad hoc services by the Department of Water and Sanitation, or the proof relates to any other ad hoc services deployment. Can I be assisted with that clarity?
Well, the email says, please provide proof where ad hoc watchman services were deployed. So it's all of them since December 2024 to date. That is, the date of the email is 25 June 2025. So essentially it means all of them. And it does not appear that you had any request for clarity. Instead, you forwarded that to your PA.
In terms of request for deployments, I know there was a detailed response by my office as to where ad hoc services are deployed and so forth and so on. The fact that it is not part of my bundle does not necessarily mean we did not provide that proof, and I can always go back and have that the kind of proof that we provided to him available for the Commission to.
Thank you. I think there's also a follow-up in that aspect, but I think I take your point that you don't have it handy, and perhaps when you return for re-examination, if it's at a later date or just before, you can provide us with that report. That would be of great assistance.
Thank you.
Just on this score, there's in response to a particular question about termination of the ad hoc services. At page 3 of the statement, paragraph 10. It was about this. In that paragraph, you said. Page 3.
Page 3
of the supplementary statement.
Yes.
Paragraph 10. You deal with the instruction from Commissioner Speace, and you say, which was provided, or the instruction was in March, but you then say in June, you complied with the instruction. You drafted letters for termination, and you personally called to the companies and served them with letters. And then you say, I've attached one of the termination letters, marked ST6. Please turn to page 35, which is your ST6.
Yes, Commissioner.
That letter is done by Commissioner Speace. Could you explain why would you say this is your letter? And he testified that it is letter.
Does he not say that he prepared the letters for signature by Deputy Chief Spies? That should explain the signature.
You are correct, Commissioner.
It was for that basis.
Yes.
Okay.
I prepared letters. I took them to him to sign, right? He signed. I convened a meeting with the three companies. I handed them over the original letters, and I kept acknowledgement of receipt letter.
Sure, that's fine. Then I will then go to the other aspect, which is, or the theme which relates to the cancellation of the tender. If I can take you to file 5. We can leave that as
File. Yes, I'm on that. Fine.
Just as an introduction, it seems to be the case that that tender TMPD for security services of 2016-2017, up to date, well, it would have expired, but up to date, there's continuation of rendering of those services by those appointed or court-appointed service providers, meaning there's been no replacement tender. The attempt was TMPD 3, which was then later cancelled. Is that in line with the recollection?
Yes, as far as I'm aware, even though I'm 10 months out of active service, I'm
Yes.
aware that there is continuation by the court-appointed 22 entities.
Sure. Then if we go to page 2 of this file 5. Now, this relates to the evaluation of TMPD 3. And in that regard, you would have sat in the bid evaluation committee, correct?
Yes, Commissioner.
And you would have formed part of the recommendations or making recommendations to the BAC.
Yes.
And were you present in all the meetings?
I attended, I would say, all the meetings until meeting of the 28th. And on the 28th, just after I arrived in the meeting, something personal cropped up, and I excused myself from the meeting to attend to this personal issue. And since then, I didn't attend any of the meetings that followed up. I didn't attend any of the BEC meetings until I was caught up in a situation where I got suspended, and from that day, I don't know what has happened with the tender to date. So there isn't much I can testify on from the 28th to date, because I've not been able to attend to any meeting.
But you can confirm that there was a BEC meeting of the 29th, is it,
29th.
of May 2025.
I was not aware of that meeting.
Subsequently, have you become aware of it, that meeting, or not?
I don't remember becoming aware of it, yes.
And I would then presume that in the recommendations, you wouldn't be aware of, you wouldn't have participated in those recommendations to the BAC.
Correct.
Just to be fair to you, at
You are referring to TMPD 3?
TMPD 3.
Oh, thank you.
Just to be fair to you, there's a document, the probity report at page 2 of this file, which is the only page I'm referring to is page 5 of the file, and the summary of the findings of probity. And obviously, if you go down under findings, which is section B, it talks about the BEC score sheets on the 29th of May. However, to be fair, as you say, you did not attend that meeting and you are not aware of what has transpired since then, correct?
Correct, I'm not.
And it follows thereafter that there is a finding that they did not receive a score sheet from yourself in the evaluation meetings, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So you did not participate at all in the evaluation or scoring?
Exactly.
Mr. Sikhakhane, maybe we should take Director Malatje to page 17, paragraph 55.4. And Director Malatje, just to be fair to you, we've established from the CFO that
Sorry, Commissioner, it's page, it's paragraph?
17, paragraph 54.5.
Yes.
That the meeting was in fact on the 28th, because the recommendation, if you look at 54.5, it says the signed minutes for the 28th of May 2025, where the committee was recommending the tender TMPD 3 for the appointment of a service provider were provided to us. And then based on the minutes provided, 3 members were recorded as present, and then it continues. So the issue here is there is no minutes of the 29th, and since the recommendation was made on the 28th, it seems likely that the scoring happened on the 28th and not the 29th. And on the 28th, you say you were there at the meeting.
I said I was there at the BEC.
At the BC meeting.
But before the BEC could start with its business of the day, there was something personal, and then
You left.
Yes.
So you did not participate in the scoring or the recommendation.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. I think that would sum up the factual, other than the propositions, which I think won't assist much.
Also,
but the factual
basically,
evidence is,
we are done.
we are done factually, yes, thank you.
Or rather, you are done.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Sikhakhane. Thank you. Mr. Nkosi, about the re-examination, I think it cannot be today, and we are not able to postpone to a specific date because the chief evidence leader will have to be engaged with regard to scheduling. So we will postpone, and you and the witness will come back on a date to be advised. But you must be put to terms as to filing something that indicates what you are going to re-examine on. We want to give you until 5 May 2026, just for an indication of what you will re-examine on.
That's not a condition, so we definitely get that before that time.
All right. You are so directed then.
Sorry, Commissioner?
I'm saying Director Malatje is so directed.
Oh,
Yeah, even though, of course, you will comply with your assistance, yes. Director Malatje, for now until the date on which you will be examined by your legal representatives, you are excused. You will be advised of the date in due course. Is there anything else? Okay. Let's adjourn and resume at 9:30 on Monday.
Thank you.